barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I want to talk about this Adrien Broner contract with Manny Pacquiao. A lot of you guys are under the impression that Adrien Broner priced himself out. I don't know if he priced himself out. I would say that his reaction to what they offered him is definitely not cool. Going to social media and saying he's worth more, etc., etc. He should have stayed behind the scenes because you still have, if the fight was October 15th, you have until, I would say, August 15th to get the fight done. And that's definitely a month away. That would give you 8 weeks of training camp. And if you know you're going to sign the fight, you actually can start training now. But getting on to the issue, I believe he was in the ballpark at 3 or 4 million, which would have been the biggest payday of his career. But let's break down the numbers. I want you guys to understand. I'm just going to use round numbers for you guys so you can make your own conclusion as to whether you believe Adrien Broner priced himself out. Was he too much? He wanted somewhere in between $8 to $10 million for this fight. But let's break the fight down. If they get $7 million, if you charge $70 for a pay-per-view, which is ballpark average, right? And the HD is different, right? But let's say ballpark, you charge $70 for pay-per-view. Every 100,000 units you sell, you get $7 million. Now let's lowball this fight. I would say Manny Pacquiao, Adrien Broner will do about 400,000. That gives you $28 million, right? 100% the fight will be a sellout. I would say the gate would do $10 million. Let's throw in how much the casinos, Tecate, Corona, whoever the beer sponsor is, will put up for the fight. Let's say another $10 million. So let's say the fight is worth 48 million dollars. And let's throw in some other advertise as well. So we're just gonna say the fight is worth $50 million. So a nice round number, right? Now, it's safe to say Manny Pacquiao is not worth $25 million anymore, right? Timothy Bradley, not so good. It didn't sell. No, I was at the fight. It was a lackluster. Even Dan Raphael said it was a lackluster weigh-in. It was unenthused. It didn't sell out. So let's say Manny Pacquiao is worth $15 million, right? I would say Manny Pacquiao, you guys are going to argue more, but he doesn't generate the revenue, right, based off his last fights if you exclude Floyd Mayweather, right? Now, if you factor in, I'm just using round numbers for you guys, $15 million for Manny Pacquiao. You have $8 million for, I would say Adrien Broner deserves about $8 million, right? So 15 plus 8 equals $23 million. That leaves you with $27 million left over. $27 million to pay the overhead. I would say to put on a fight like that, the overhead is probably $10 million, right? PR, marketing, etc., etc. With social media now, the marketing budget goes down because you have people like me, people like you retweeting, reposting. It saves advertising a lot of money. So let's say $10 million. If you want to go higher, let's say to market that fight is $15 million, but there's no $15 million advertising budget for an Adrien Broner, Manny Pacquiao. I don't think so. No way in hell they would put in $15 million because of the two names. So let's say $10 million. So you have $10 million for advertising, right? Advertising, marketing, paying salaries, etc., etc. You have $15 million for Manny Pacquiao. You have $8 million for Adrien Broner. These are guarantees. I don't know what everything else, but these are guarantees. So that leaves you with 25, $33 million. That leaves you with $17 million left over, right? And this is based off of 400,000 pay-per-views, which is low end, $10 million at the gate, $10 million at the gate, and beer and all the advertisers and MGM paying to host the fight, $50 million. That leaves you with $17 million left to play with. So that leaves Al Heyman, Bob Arum, $17 million. And I don't know what their split is. I would say it's definitely somewhere around 50-50 because Al Heyman don't play no games. So they make $8 million. This is the most money Bob Arum has made, if you exclude Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, in a long time. He's owed money. He has lost money by his own admissions. So you guys got to understand, Adrien Broner is not pricing himself out. He's just not going about it the way Floyd Mayweather would have done it, and how Andre Ward should have done it. If you guys understand what I'm saying. So there's a logic, and there should be a method to Adrien Broner's madness, and I don't think he's doing it the right way. So you guys have every right to chastise him on social media and say he's not doing it the correct way. But to say he should not be getting what he's getting when we have a $50 million fight in front of us. Because you're going to watch this fight. I'm going to watch this fight. You're going to watch this fight. If the fight is October 15th, you're going to start watching this fight from Labor Day all the way to October 15th because of the press tour, all the tweets, because Adrien Broner will be very active. So keep in mind, I don't know if he priced himself out. Maybe they'll come back. I have no idea. That leaves Manny Pacquiao without an opponent. I can definitely them trying to get an Amir Khan in the ring, or Danny Garcia. They're holding off on Jesse Vargas. Jesse Vargas just isn't a good fight for Manny Pacquiao. That arena will be half full. They would have to have that. I mean, for real. I don't think they can get 10,000 people to watch that fight. So that's all I have to say. Please don't combine with what he believes he's worth and how he reacted to their offer. I'm separating the two. I'm just using pragmatics and logistics and the actual value of the fight. If you guys think they'll get more for the fight, yes, I think they can get more than 400,000 for the fight because I think there's a million. I would say there's a million tentative boxing fans in the world, and if you put them two together, you split that in half with friends. So I would say 500,000 would be high end, 400,000 would be low end, because no one watches the fight alone. Let's just be honest. I would say 8 out of 10, 80%, 85% of us do not watch the fight alone. It's a reason or an excuse for us to get together and hang out. So, and tell our junior high school sports wars, right? So that's kind of where we're at. So let me know what you guys think. Did I overprice it? Did I undersell it? I have no idea. I just wanted to use a nice round number so you guys can fully understand. That leaves Bob Arum making $8 million and $8.5 million. I'm not taking out the taxes, so save off on it. Everyone pays their own taxes because everyone gets 1099 in this situation. So 8.5 for $17 million left. And I don't know if there's a bonuses involved. So let's just say there's a bonus. So let's leave $15 million. Let's say $2.5 million for bonuses if they get the sellout, if they get a knockout, whatever. So I'm not counting the sanctioning fees neither because they pay that out of their salary. So don't add that in. So there's no sanctioning fees because there's no belts. So let's go with $15 million instead of 17. So let's leave $2 million in a bubble, right? You get 7.5 for Al Heyman, 7.5 for Bob Arum. Who's the greedy one now? Bob Arum is making as much. Now Bob Arum pays his own employees. Don't combine Bob Arum's employees and Al Heyman employees. that money comes out of the $7 million that they make. All right, so just keep that in mind. So Adrien Broner makes 8, Manny Pacquiao makes 15. You know, I would give him a bump bonus if you hit these marks, but Manny Pacquiao is not a $20 million fighter anymore, guys. People aren't running to gates to see him fight. So let me know what you guys think. Feel free to disagree. Feel free to agree. Did I undersell the fight? Did I oversell the fight? Did I undervalue Manny Pacquiao? Did I overvalue Adrien Broner? Now keep in mind when you guys are factoring Adrien Broner, 70% of you guys are paying to see him lose. Not only lose, but get destroyed. Not only but get destroyed, but get humiliated. So keep that into account too. He moves the meter. He's one of the 2 or 3 fighters in the world that move the meter, guys. Canelo, Adrien Broner, Floyd Mayweather, because he's coming out of retirement. And that's all I could think of right now. That actually, Victor Ortiz moves the meter. Love him or hate him, he moves the meter. But I don't think he sells tickets, but he moves the meter. So that's what I'm saying, guys. So take that into account because people are gonna buy this fight and wear "I hate Adrien Broner" t-shirts. So barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'm gonna try and get some more videos out tonight. I got a busy day tomorrow. So barbershop conversation. Hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.